So welcome to our live demonstration. This will become a call that's exclusively available to customers who maintain an active monthly subscription to this strategy. All participants who choose to attend or subscribe to the call agree it's at their own discretion. All of the trade ideas, concepts, images, and discussions that are presented on the call are delivered to everyone uniformly for educational purposes only, without regard to an individual's trade objectives, financial condition, or suitability, and should never be interpreted as financial advice. Trading on margin can carry a unique and potentially high level of risk. By joining this call, if any participant chooses to follow or act on any of the trade ideas discussed, all participants acknowledge that they are trading at their own discretion and are fully responsible for the outcome of their trading decisions. Always remember, it is imperative to never trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Now, I'm going to give a quick overview here. First off, remove all distractions. Pay close attention because this can happen very fast. You're going to see an MT4 chart on our coach's screen that looks very similar to this, what I'm showing you now. And we're going to be looking at in the instrument or the chart for the US30, which is also called the Dow Jones Industrial Average. You'll see lines running across the screen. Now there's two green lines that we call a buy zone, and you'll see two red lines that we call a sell zone. After the market opens at 9:30 Eastern, if we see a green candle pierce through the buy zone, we may look to enter into a buy trade. However, if we see a red candle pierce down through the sell zone, we may look to enter into a sell trade. Now, it's important to be patient and listen to what the coach is thinking and doing, because if you really want to learn and keep up with the coach's activities, the coach has been trading for 21 years. Okay, every day is completely different. So it's not just about, hey, a candle went through one of the zones and so we just automatically get in, right? There's a lot of things happening. There's a lot of evaluation and analysis taking place that you're not aware of, like market conditions and multiple time frames and sentiment and news reports and special trend lines and support and resistant lines. All of that is being taken into consideration. We also look at candle behavior, right? So those are all things that you don't have to learn to participate on the call. What it does mean, though, is that to be patient and not to ever make assumptions, because especially on this chart, making assumptions can get you in trouble. Now, as mentioned, every day is different. Sometimes the market doesn't give us a clear direction and we don't take a trade. Sometimes we take multiple trades. In fact, you'll see our coach today, Coach Mo, he likes to reduce his lot size, which means reduce his trade size really conservatively, which allows them to take multiple cost average trades and take several positions. Once we get into a trade, you'll see the stats change on the screen in real time to show what's happening with the profit or loss stats of those trades. We have several fields that we built into the software that shows dollar of profit or loss, percentage of profit or loss, a countdown clock of the last period of the candle, how much time's remaining, as well as an instant execution close all trades button. This is software we built specifically for this strategy, that once we launch, everyone will get access to the software themselves to download this and have all these tools available to you, right? So this call is to demonstrate how it works. Now, we may look to potentially close all trades if we see around a 3% drawdown or loss, or if we see engulfing candles of the opposite color. And the goal is to grow an account by a few percent and then close the trade as quickly as possible while maximizing the profit. Losing days are unavoidable. Remember that. Today may be a losing day. In fact, today's the 7th day in a row without a loss so far, right? But we do take losses. And so, we've been on a hot streak. Today may be a losing day. And guess what? That's good news. If today's a losing day, how is that good news? Because we have a plan that includes losing days. And so if we have a losing day, that means we're one step further along in our plan of progress to what? Compounding our account, right? This is what this is all about. It's about, can we compound accounts to the moon? Can we really do it? Can we start with a low balance and explode our balances really high through consistency and daily discipline? Why do we aim for just a few percent? Some people make 5, 10, 20% a day. We don't need to do that. Our coaches don't aim for those types of outrageous goals. Here's a real mathematical example of showing you why. Okay, we've been doing this a long time. If someone started with $2,500 and if they went for 3% a day and they won every 3 days, but then they lost every 4th day. Now, our odds are better than that. Like we don't lose every 4th day, but I'm trying to give a realistic expectation here where if someone did lose every fourth day, this would still be an average of 9% a week, right? You win 3, lose 1, win 3, lose 1. So you have 1 or 2 losing days a week. And guess what? Even at that pace, that $2,500 account would grow to over $130,000 in 1 year, right? And that's just simple math. That's not saying that's what you're going to do. It's showing consistency with a plan that includes wins and losses with the special strategy we built of what is possible if you learn to effectively trade. We use about a 0.01 lot size for every $1,000 in the account. This allows for us to take more than one position if needed. This is an indice market, which means that the leverage is a lot higher on the account. The volatility is higher. So the lot size is about 1/10 of what it normally is on, let's say, a forex chart, right? So keep that in mind, that the lot sizes are significantly reduced. And now I'm going to assign Coach Mo, who's just been crushing it, leading us into victory here. He could share his screen now. And again, approach the market with caution. A lot of you are way up on your account since last week. A lot of you have bigger results than you've ever seen in your life. Don't allow the euphoria to make you overly confident or blind to the risks that exist in the market. Best of luck to everyone. As soon as we're done trading, after the first few minutes of the open, we'll follow up with some new announcements as well. So let's get it started. Thank you, Coach Mo.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Sal, for being here. Thank you for that amazing introduction and opening the call. Today could be a really good day, and we could do really well. And today could, you might lose. But the reality is, for the last, I think, 5 or 6, maybe up to now, 7 trading days, we are literally had a winning day. So 6 to 7 trading days in a row have been winning, which is great. It's amazing, especially for those that are trading live and those that are, very new to trading. It's like unbelievable results. So we're excited about what we have. It's very simple. The market could open the move could happen before the market actually opens. You got about 20 seconds left till the market actually opens. And we'll see how the market reacts. I mean, it could react strong. It could react, a little bit. Every day is a different day, like a fingerprint. Every day is different. There's no way to predict what the market's going to do, and we don't need to predict. We just need to observe. So let's see what the market gives us. All right, the market's not really reacting yet. It's staying pretty neutral. Let's see if the bears, which means the sellers, come in strong, or if the buyers come in strong. We'll see what happens here. And just because it could go into the red zone or the green zone doesn't mean that I'm personally going to get in the trade. I want to see how it reacts in that area. If there's some follow through, that's important to me a lot of the times. So we'll see what happens here. All right, looks pretty good for a sell. I'm gonna wait though, but I'm putting my finger on the sell. I'm getting ready. I want to see some follow through into this zone. I'm not in anything yet. I haven't bought or sold anything. I'm just waiting patiently. It's been about a minute and a half, and we haven't seen any real reaction yet. Okay. All right, I'm liking how this looks. Let me see, is there any follow through? That's pretty good. I'm gonna get in it. I'm in the trade. I did get into 2 positions on that one move. I'm just holding it right now. So I'm in a sell position. I'm in 2 sells right now. If it moves against me, I'll just close it out for a small loss. It's moving in my favor. Let's see here. If I make 1% here, I'll be pretty happy. I'm not looking to crush it. We'll see. We got to see if it's going to continue to go down here. Let's see here. I'm up 1/3%. Nothing major. The market's really not giving us much here. I need to see some follow through. I'm just holding on. Right now I'm at a small little loss of less than 1/4%. There's some follow through. I'm liking how this is looking. Let's zoom in a little bit here. I got very small lot sizes this morning. I'm at almost 1%. There we did. We hit 1%. At this point, I'm going to take half off the table. So I closed half my position just because I'm trying to be pretty conservative. So I made a 0.5% so far. The market's just, let's see what the market wants to do. Now you could, this is a pretty cool feature. You could click on your entry and drag it up if you want to, like I'll show you real quick here. You could drag it up and bring that little stop right here, bring that stop down. So if it retraces a little bit, you can get out at it. That's still a profit. So at least we can lock in some profit. So I'm just going to hold it here. Let's see if we can lock in some more profit, or I could just hold it. If it starts running, then there's more profit, right? So that's why sometimes I like taking 2 trades quickly simultaneously, because I've gotten out of one and now I've got another one. So I'm just holding it. The market's really not going crazy like it sometimes does, but at least we earn profit. So I can't lose at this point. I took some profit off the table, and the market's just not really doing much, but I'm just got my little stop loss there. What you do is you grab the green line, you drag it up, and then you push it down to where you want to stop out if the market wants to stop out. So I'm just leaving it right there for now. If I want, I could close this or let it keep going. So let's see if we can get another push down. If we get another push down, which it looks like it's doing right here. So this one trade is at 1%, about. It's at you can see it's at a 0.7%. So again, I'm super conservative right now. All right, with that being said, I'm just going to drag it down and I'm just going to close that. All right, so I made basically 1% on that trade. Again, my lot size is super conservative. What Sal said is usually 0.01 for every 1,000. This is a $13,000 account, and I have a 0.02 times 2. So I went really conservative. I could have gone a little heavier on that trade and made it, 2-3%, but I'm pretty happy with that. Over the last week and a half, I've been averaging about 2%, 2.5% a day. Today was 1%. It's okay. At least it was a win and not a loss. So with that being said, I'm sure other people, their lot sizes might have been a little heavier, so they might have had different results. So with that being said, before I pass it on, I just want to say this that I believe is so amazing about what we have here. If you're looking at the markets, right, you're looking at the crypto market, you're looking at the stock market, you're looking at what the markets are doing. The markets have been going down for the last several months. And for a lot of people, that's bad, right? For a lot of people, they're looking at the market and they're like, oh my gosh, man, my portfolio is down, everything is down. And with us, because of the strategy and the style of how we trade, it doesn't matter if the market goes down or up, right? Because we'll make money today. The market went down today and we made money. Where most people, when the market goes down, they lose money. Not only that, if people do trade and they're long-term traders, and let's say they say, okay, you know what, I'm going to trade to where, I believe the market's going to go down because they do know how to short, meaning they know how to sell. Well, even if they did that, the challenge is what if, in the next couple weeks, the market goes back up and they're in a sell, or, they're in a buy and it goes down. Like a lot of times, most traders are very long-term traders, if you will, which means that if they hold a position for a long time, for days, weeks, the market could react irregularly, especially in the season that we're in, whether you're trading any instrument, whether it's stocks or commodities or, crypto. And it could be very irrational, especially if you're holding it overnight. So what I like about our strategy, we're in and out so quick that if, God forbid, there's a crazy news event in the middle of the day today or whatever, or tonight, or when you're sleeping, you don't wake up with your account in massive drawdown and a massive loss because you're not even in the market. You're making pretty decent results with, being in the market for a very short period of time. And so for me, I think especially in the climate that we're in right now, this is really great strategy. People have been crushing it. I think this is our 7th or 8th day in a row where we've made profit. If I look at this account, I'm up. I started this account with $10,000, and it's up to $13,300 in about a week and a half. I trade a little bit more than just the open, which anybody that's on this call will really know that we've got another strategy that we do beyond the open, that if you guys decide to work with us, then you'll be able to get access to that as well besides this. So yeah, I'm up about, on this particular account, it's a demo account. I've been testing out all the new features because there's a lot of new things that we have going on. And so with that being said, in about a week and a half, I'm up about 30% on this account. As you can see, you've been watching it every day. If you've been here for a week, you've been seeing the account grow. So excited, and I'm going to pass it over to Sal and open it up to anybody else that's on the call that would really like to share their results. I know people get excited when they get to the opportunity to share their results. So with that being said, it's not about one day trading. It's about seeing what your results are in a month, 90 days, 6 months, a year, when you're having consistent results that are good over a long period of time. So with that being said, God bless everybody. I'm going to pass it over to Sal and anybody else that would like to just open up their lines and see what their results were today.
Yeah. So super great call. My trade, this is Sal here, by the way, guys. I made about $350 on my live account. I was at 11,760, and now I'm over 12,000 on my account. Made, I don't know what the percentage is on that, but it's probably 3 to 4%, which I try to close. Once I see about 2.5%, I go for a close. I was only in my trade for 20 seconds and then close it. That's how I like to trade. Just a little bit of a bigger lot size, get in, get out super fast, minimize my exposure. I'd like to open it up. Here's my encouragement is if you've already shared, the last few days, then, I'd encourage you, let someone else share, because we have a lot of new people on today's call. And the reason we like to hear from other people is because everyone's accounts are different. Everyone chooses their own lot size. They're choosing, when they get in, when they get out, how long they hold on for, right? That's what's so unique about the strategy, is that you're the one pushing the button. You're the one in control of your own money. So super cool to have that control over your money, right? And not have to trust someone else to do something for you. You're the one who has the power to compound your account. So I do hear there's a line unmuted. Would someone like to share if they participated today? How'd you do?
Yeah. Hey, Sal. This is Tim Bates.
Tim.
And, thanks,
Tim Bates. Where are you from, Tim?
Oh, you and I spoke some time back with Rob Holt.
Yeah, for sure. And I know no one else knows you though. But so what state are you calling in from?
I'm calling from Jacksonville, Florida. So
nice. All right.
I've been following along for the last week and a half, and did my first trade, and just to get my feet in the water, I guess, and got 1.9% on 2 trades.
Okay. Okay,
I'm
so
very
Tim,
excited.
when you state the percentage, so you made 1.9% on 2 trades. So you took a trade, you took a cost average trade. Tim, how long were you in that trade for?
Well, it's a demo account with 5,000, and I took the
Okay.
initial trade, and then a few moments later to another trade. And what was your question? I guess
How long did you hold those trades for to make the 1.9%?
maybe about a minute after Maurice closed out.
Got it. So a minute after. Very good. So guys, if you guys could please celebrate and give it up for Tim crushing out 1.9%.
Yay.
Go.
That's thank you.
You know, yeah, that's super crazy, Tim. What's your experience with trading, by the way?
Well, I was doing the Max Trader, but I'm very busy with running my roofing company, and it's been so spending just running out of time in a day to study your videos and all that kind of stuff. But this here is just so much more simpler. So my trading experience is probably maybe 2 months, but 2
months of trading.
This is so much better because then I don't have to take away from my roofing business to watch the markets all day long.
Wow. Yeah. Well, congratulations, Tim. Just to give perspective, I'm sure out of the several hundred people we have on the call today that there's a lot of traders out there. And that's why I wanted to hear, you know, even just 2 months of experience to get on for 2 minutes and make 1.9%. That's unheard of. And that's absolutely crazy. So congratulations. Looking forward to your journey of growth and compounding here. Did anyone else participate today? Oh, it's our pleasure. Totally our wonderful pleasure to share this with the world. Anyone else participate today and want to share a result?
Pal.
Hey. Good morning. Is this Bob Baker?
This is Bob Baker, yeah.
Bob Baker, where are you calling in from?
I'm from Oregon, a small town in Oregon.
Okay, small town in Oregon. And Bob, real quick, what's your experience with trading before getting involved with our platform here?
I think 6 years of losing.
6 years of losing. Okay, like most people, some really good experience.
Yeah.
Okay, and what'd you do today? How did you choose to trade your account?
Well, yesterday I made 9.1%, and today I made 8.3.
Oh, what? Oh my gosh, guys, we gotta stop and celebrate.
Amazing.
That's
Bob.
Yeah. Come on now. Those are record-breaking numbers, Bob. So you were losing for 6 years, and now you're on this strategy here. What does that feel like? What's the difference there for you if you went from losses to gains like that?
It's just so great because I probably lost $60,000.
Say that again. Sorry, people were unmuted.
Yeah, it's great. I've lost probably $60,000.
Okay, $60,000.
This is just great. And I tried to put my money in last night, but it didn't work. So I'm trying to go live. I'm on a demo account because I'm having problems getting my money in.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. You know, we're going to be doing this for many, many days and months to come every day. And it's all good. You know, even our coach and facilitator is using a demo account. We got to lead by example. We got to be responsible. Since this is really still within our first week and a half of starting these open calls, we want to show a good leadership example by trading on a demo to build consistency. Our coach will be transitioning to his live account. We all trade live, of course, but for demonstration purposes, we can't tell people, hey, you should be on a demo account while we're trading a live account, right? We always got to lead by example here. So we're getting close to making that transition, but congratulations, Bob. I want to hear from one more person, and then I want to give some special updates. We'll close the call. Hey, is this Tim Chandler? I see your name's highlighted.
Yes, Tim Chandler from Northwest Tennessee.
Northwest Tennessee. Welcome, Tim, and tell us what's your experience with trading.
This is my third day of trading, period.
Third day of trading ever? Like you're not a trader?
Absolutely. I've never traded before this week.
Okay.
And I'm on a $10,000 demo account.
Okay.
I took the leap and did 2 trades today, and I made 4.2%.
Okay, well, hey, that deserves definitely a moment of acknowledgement and celebration here. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Tim's a pastor.
So Tim, you're a pastor here, and that's incredible. I'll have to tell you, I'm just being real. The way the world works is, the fact that you made 4% and how long were you in that trade for, Tim?
I was in probably about a minute and a half after the coach closed it out.
Okay, for a minute and a half after coach closed. So just in a few minutes. Again, this is unprecedented. And if you shared that with anyone, who's been trading for a while, it almost makes them upset. It's like, what and how? This doesn't make any sense. How can you get such a crazy benefit so fast on your third day ever trading? But congratulations for taking action. For those of you that are not techie, getting your account set up and learning the ins and outs of like clicking the buy button and closing it out and stuff, it could be a little intimidating. I'm not a tech savvy guy at all myself, but it was a process for me to learn how to open my MT4 and how to begin trading and never look back, right? I'm so glad I did. So here's what I want to do. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to be sharing my screen. I want to show you guys something here real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull up a website here for you. Okay. Here we go. I want to show something. There we go. All right. So I want to show you guys something. If someone took $1,000 and, we heard today, you guys heard 8%. I saw Dr. Lewis crushed. It was either 14 or 16% on his account this morning. We've had people doing 20, 30% a day on their accounts. What I want to show you guys the power is, even just doing 2%. Okay, 2%. Now, it's a 2% victory on a good day. I mean, that is definitely at the bottom of our expectations, right? The bottom of our expectations. This is a really basic mathematical example. And I'm going to show you guys. Let's see. Let me see if I can remove the weekends here. It's not letting me remove the weekends, but that's okay. It'll just extend it out. So $1,000 balance, 2% a day for 1 year. All right. Now I'm putting that on there because a lot of people are going to start with a higher balance than that. So this is achievable. A lot of people have been getting results way, way, way beyond this, but we're going to keep it super low. And when you find a life-changing financial strategy, it can impact your life for years to come, but we're only going to do one. Okay. Show you what this looks like in a year. And take a look at this. Okay. So this is $1,000, 2% a day for 1 year. Okay. Is that a worthy goal for us to set in the beginning? Yes, that's a worthy goal because again, you guys have seen it with your own eyes and heard it with your own ears. People are doing much better than that on our good days here. But you can see that would grow that account to just under $300,000. So you have to ask yourself, this is, why did we develop this system? What's the point of all this? And why don't people have this much money in their savings account? Most people don't have 300 grand in their savings account. Why? Okay. The thing is that number one, most people, and I know this because I interview adults all the time, a lot of people don't understand the power of compound interest. And also there's another factor here that you play a big role in, and that is you versus you. This journey here, what we do, we show up every day. Every day. We don't miss a day. If we could trade, we're going to trade. Now, we're not going to trade on like 4th of July. I believe that's like Monday or something. Let me look at the calendar here real quick. Monday is, Monday's 4th of July. So we won't be on 4th of July. But, unless it's a major holiday like that or bank holiday, then we do trade. And the key here is consistency, right? That's what a lot of traders lack in their life is they'll do good one day and then they'll miss 3 days and they'll come back. And then maybe that 4th day they show up, they take a loss and then they miss a day. They come back the next week and they do okay and they win. And it's been like a week and a half and they're still at break even on their account, right? it's way different doing it that way versus someone who just shows up every day. That's it. You know, you heard 2% Tony yesterday talk about how he told his wife, hey, we don't schedule doctor's appointments at 9:30 Eastern. We clear our schedule. This is our priority. It's about doing a little bit every day consistently for a sustained period of time and learning to do the strategy effectively to get results like that. I'll tell you, we're going to change the world. We're going to change the world. We've simplified trading. You guys have seen how simple the system is, right? We have a buy zone, sell zone. We have a 21-year experienced coach leading the call, explaining what they're doing. That allows people to look over his shoulder and choose to participate at their own discretion and get their own results and have full control over their money. So we're going to show up every day. We want to see people get these types of results. Now, during our beta group, just so you guys know, we practiced this for months with a group, and a lot of people did achieve results like this. That's what's so crazy. I've been trading 8 years and never saw anyone ever come close to the results we're getting here. Maurice mentioned, you know, the stock market, the crypto market right now. I'll tell you what we're doing is far beyond even the greatest crypto bull run that you've ever seen in your life. And it's not about getting lucky, right? This isn't about luck. This is about following the system. Tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, we're going to have our first, what we call our compound mastery class. That's like basic training. That's where we're going to show you risk management. We're going to show you a little bit of candle behavior. We're going to talk to you about why we created our system. We're going to talk to you about how to really compound your account and how to get access to the resources to help set up your account appropriately to give you the best advantage in being able to execute things very, very fast. Tomorrow, we're going to start our psychology class. Now, some of these live classes that we're going to start, we're only going to do them live during the pre-launch, during this phase here, right? We're going to accelerate the process and get you trained up to speed on what we're doing here so that you can follow along and participate and have success with us. We will be recording these videos eventually, and they'll be available in your back office as a resource that you can go through before you choose to take trades once we launch the system. So we have presentations coming up. We have basic training classes coming up. We have psychology classes coming up. And all we want to do is provide value, value, value. I want to do this, have just one last person. If you've been with us for the last 6 days, right? We've had, today's our 7th day, but if you've been with us for the last 6 days, I'd love to hear from you to hear what's happened to your account total in the last 6 days. Someone who's been every day taking trades. I want to hear what your account growth looks like in 6 days.
Alice Dell.
Hey, Dell, welcome to the call. Dell, where are you calling in from?
So I'm calling from Mesa, Arizona. Recently, due to government regulation, I was forced to retire. And of course, you know, my 401's now 101. So I was looking for some hope. Now, in the past, like 20 years ago, my wife and I traded for a little bit with the news, and she was really successful. So, you know, life's happened. You know, I've been traveling different things. So I started out 6 days ago on a $5,000 demo account. Yesterday, I made 6%, but then after the trade, made another 6%. So I had 12.5 yesterday, and I did 6% today. So in the last 6 days, I took a $5,000 account to just a little over $6,000.
Okay, so you're up over 20% in 6 days.
Yeah, and
Awesome.
that's just trading with Coach Mo,
right?
Mostly.
Absolutely. So the reason I wanted someone to hop on and share that is for those of you that are new, you know, we probably have 80, 90 new people on today's call. It's to give you insight on what's been happening the last few days and showing you the power of showing up every single day. That's the key. It can be life-changing. For those of you that don't know, we're going to be launching this here in the coming days. Within the next couple of weeks, we're going to go totally live with the system. And we're working with Longevity, a US-based publicly traded company that's been in business for 25 years, blessing the lives of millions of people already, doing billions in sales over the last 25 years. It's just an incredible opportunity where you have a stable company that's not a startup, that's already been through the growing pains and learned how to create excellence and success in the last 25 years, launching a revolutionary trading strategy. We are going to shock the world. most of us traders, I've been trading 8 years. Coach Mo's been 21 years. We have a lot of traders on our team that helped us fine tune and perfect the strategy. We never knew this was possible. And I'm sure most of you agree. This type of growth, I've never seen it. Like I wouldn't even, if someone would have told me a couple years ago, hey, you're going to have a strategy that in 10 minutes a day, you know, you're going to be able to make 5% a day or something like that. I'd just say you're crazy. That sounds belligerent and ridiculously reckless. But God is good. Honestly, all I can say is through every day trading like a madman, like a mad scientist, thinking outside the box, going in the direction opposite of where everyone else was going. Because US30, if you guys have trading experience, you know that a lot of people are scared of US30 because of the volatility, especially the market open at 9:30, the New York session. It's one of the most crazy times in the market. And that's what attracted us. We said, look, if everyone's staying away, then that's where we're going to gravitate to, right? It's just common sense. When everyone's going left, that's when you go right? Warren Buffett, one of the most successful investors of all time, he said he buys fear and he sells greed. That means when people are afraid to participate, that's his signal to get in and participate. And when everyone is trying to participate, that's his signal that it's time to get out, right? And that's how he's amassed one of the most successful portfolios of all time in world history. Just do the opposite of the masses. That's what we did here. Everyone's afraid. We said, all right, it's time to jump in. The cool thing is now no matter how much experience you had, you just heard, like Mr. Tim Chandler, he just shared today's his 3rd day ever trading, and he did 4% on his demo account. It doesn't matter how much experience you have or don't have now. In fact, it's probably better if you don't have experience because you're not tainted with poor philosophies of the past that didn't have as much power as this. So you don't have to untrain yourself and retrain yourself in a new paradigm of possibilities. You have a fresh, clean slate if you're brand new to learn from the best and to start learning from day one, record-setting results, right? That's what we're here to do. We're here to break the paradigm of what was possible before, because that's what technology is helping us do nowadays. We'll hear from you guys tonight, 8 Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific time tonight. We're going to do our first compound mastery training to really give you better equipping and knowledge of how to participate in this call successfully. We have a Telegram channel that we set up just for pre-launch, just to organize all of our announcements. I know a lot of you have tons of Telegram channels and chats already set up. We're not going to bombard you with a bunch more, but we do want to have all the information being shared in one place that's organized, that's not full of a bunch of conversational clutter. It's just a one-way communication channel. So make sure you find out about that, unless your sponsor or upline already has a channel that they're resharing all that information into. Just make sure you're staying in tune. We'll keep you guys posted. Don't forget, as Coach Mo shared, this is a morning strategy, and we also have a software that you're going to be able to download once we launch that will give you buy and sell alerts for the rest of the day if you have more time. And people have been using that to grow their account and get even bigger results than what they're doing in the morning. We're going to demo that product as well. What we're thinking of is how to do it for free, is possibly having a Telegram channel where we can share alerts from the scalper software that are popping in throughout the rest of the day on a few instruments in the indices market and the forex market. We'll share some of those alerts in real time into a Telegram channel for that, so that you can get the alert to your phone for free and then see what the alert is, and then just go to the financial chart and look at what happens next. So this is a software strategy we've been developing for 2.5 years. It took me 70,000 trades to perfect the strategy. 70,000 live trades, not demo trades, live, to get through the experience, with my subconscious mind really on how to really understand the swings in the market and when's the perfect time to get in. This software scalper strategy is based on that. So again, the value is just insane, because if you're new, we're giving it to you on a silver platter. We're taking all of our hard work and our desperate and relentless pursuit to crack the code of trading, and then we're just giving it to you so that on day one you start, and you don't have to be like most of us where we went years and years of losing money. You'll have a reliable strategy that's been proven from day one going into the future. So let's compound, guys. I'm excited. I'm so thankful for everyone jumping on live. We're creating a buzz here and we're changing the game. Have a great rest of the day. I always say this, please allow what you witnessed here today to carry you into the rest of the day. You already had a successful day, right? Today's already a success. That's it. You're done. So everything else that happens today is just cherry on top of that Sunday, but allow the energy of today's success to filter all of your decision making for the rest of the day and to believe what's possible. We're here to change lives. We're going to scale this baby up. We'll hear from you next time. Thank you.